Grand rising to each and every one of you, all the lovers of freedom all over the world. This is the Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, and ambassador for good governance. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. When I mean you are well, that everything around you is fine, your friends and your well-wishers. So please, if you lay your hand on this very broadcast, at any given time, it's unusual for us to do a morning broadcast like this. It's a call for an uprising and it's a call for concern. Please, I want to quickly highlight about something. For those of us that who love to put our phone calls, particularly last seen online, nobody know your last seen online. Please, you have to reconsider it to enable us check on you, to enable us, your loved ones knows the last time you enter online. It is very, very important. And today's date being Tuesday, 25th of February, 2025. For those of you that have your WhatsApp, your last seen online, please activate it. Let everybody know. It was online 2 minutes ago. I was notified today by some good head who do calculations. There's something happening. Let me allege this first. Under 1 week, I was told this morning, 8 persons for Germans. And if I also do my calculation to what happened last week, to the one I also know, all this one was direct intel that was shared with me. I can still calculate almost about 8. Both the one that was also draw my attention to in Nigeria. So I know many of our brothers and sisters, that's the highest level you can talk about. So they don't care. So that's not the main reason why I'm doing this very broadcast this morning. I'm doing this very broadcast to draw attention so that we should know the adverse effects of negligence. Negligence by more than the most highest ballistic missile in the world. I came in Yemen, I came in me. That's one of the things that dealt with us so much today. Please, for those of you, you live alone in the house, remove your WhatsApp from hidden last seen. Nobody know when you enter line last. You have to activate it now, so that we know the way to trace you. This one is no longer about one person's whatever. For those of you who are fools, who call anybody a conspiracy theorist, these people, they know, they mean what they are doing. If you look at where I am right now, the weather is cloudy. It has been foggy here for the past 1 week now. So things are not easy. Thank God for President Donald Trump. I know a lot of fools don't want to hear about that name, but that name will keep on tormenting you. So we begin to talk about the chemistry already, that they are spraying something in the hair. That's what a good leader does. So that is to say, the healthcare secretary, which is Robert F. Kennedy, to work alongside with Kash Patel, or the FBI director, to also work alongside with the Pambondi, the Attorney General, with some other elected officials who was appointed by Donald J. Trump. Thank God the Senate have passed all of them. So it's about to get down. I told you guys the other day that Pope for Vatican, they are looking for ways to tell us that they are alive again. I know say that one don't fair go. So you are going to start watching films. And again, what we get to know, they say salvation is personal. It's not about going to church. That's why the book of Philippians 2 verse 12b, it says, work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. Save your life. This is no longer time to follow narrative or what other aliens or what other fools are talking about. Save yourself, stand for the truth, building up your immune system in whichever way you can. Don't let anybody deceive you. It is personal. So this is what we are living today, is a wicked world. And for those of us who all believe in maybe one leader is doing campaign, he talked about immigrants. Then you now from there vis-a-vis looking at it that this person a bad person. If you not be bad person, you want to deport us. No, it's not about you. I've told you before. One thing we need to get clear is that, okay, if they are really good, why did they give us injection? If they are really good, they really love you. These are areas I want us to go and think. I will say I love you. I love the world. I'm going to be coming to Edo State. I'm going to stress out a lot of things. That's why I have to share this very broadcast this month. I'm going to be entering area you thought nobody can ever go. Because my name is Uduhueme. If you can bring it on, bring it on. You can trace my location. Man, that's why I know they do video for us. So that if the death won't come, everybody I go reach out. You understand me? So now, you always talk about immigration. One thing our people don't really talking about. Who promulgated this injection? Why is our people crying? Nobody cares about that. And that's where we are going today. Now, as a normal human being, under norms, there are characteristics of life while there are characteristics of leaders. If you watch it, like the heading I put in there, I wrote that the most propaganding whatever, though I've ever wanted weakness is BHOLO government. I guess by now a lot of you might have vis-a-vis begin to point out the problem of Edo State. If our state must be better, we have to know the cause of the problem. That's why if you go to hospital, you go and meet your doctor, they first of all draw part of your blood to diagnose you. Let us see the kind of sickness and what method are we going to be applying. Are we going to be using drip, or we are going to be using tablet, or is going to be going through operation? Now, at the Archbishop of Activism, Hero for Democracy and Ambassador for Good Governance, I have diagnosed, and I want to tell you this morning, the people, some of the key factors or some of the actors that put Edo State in where it is today are Osioba. I stand there to be corrected. In no education, if you want the people that make us to face calamity, even abroad, they are Osioba. Now, why did they come about this very narrative of Ogionba 15? I want to educate most of you because most people, they are intellectual, also morons. Because now only moron now go just die like that. If you are not a moron, you go and fail first search out what is wrong with me. Since I did this thing, things are not well. That what make me to be different from every other human being in this world. I work in the most highest frequency. My frequency speed is incomparable. My own frequency speed be like wave. Wave, you know, they measure around. Now, I haven't seen that I spent too much time in this very activism. And by now, I can figure out the problem each country is having. I can figure out why am I able to know that this very leader is coming for salvation, for humanity and redemption. Know that I'm a part of their plans. As they are planning it, God they reveal unto me. Now everything when me get for mind. I have a modality on how I want this world to be. I have a format. If I were to be a leader, I will do better even than Donald Trump. If I were to be a leader, if I'm your leader, for example, I will do more better than him. But I have no option right now rather than to key alongside with what is bringing and how the world is going to change. For a lot of you who does not understand, I want to tell you vis-a-vis. When Ali came, Ali was wanting Edo State to be better. Wanting Edo State to be better, free education. The St. Palace collaborated with Muhammad Buhari to make sure they buy. Now, if you watch it, the people they call, because I want this one may be the last video I'm going to be doing about this, because it's going to get down. As if they touch Moscow, it won't touch New York. It's going to get down soon. No, that is not to fearful. Because this very word of liberation and salvation, redemption need to be preached all over the world. Until you get to the uttermost, the uttermost part, yeah, I came and you get where I want to go do video again. Then, around of my activism. No, whatever, that's why I'm sending all these waves out. Don't say you does not know. If we as a people, we have listened and hearkened to the voice of the prophets and the real prophet in the world, I don't prophesy, it doesn't come to pass. Yeah, because I'm not prophesying for money. Nobody sponsored me. Now, not for me to deviate about what I'm telling you, because I want to be educating you this morning how we got to where we are today, and why the satanic kingdom They call people this name to make sure our society is rehabilitated. We also, Ali. Obaseki raised up a post yesterday about showing condolences about two persons who full and even at fact investigator was able to put their names on whatever. You see, hundreds of people were writing. I'm not talking, this is not the full because I don't have the most dubious and useless people, and those people, they are son of the palace. No, these are no peace. No, these are no peace. It's going to be a revolution. We started 2020. It's going to get down soon. You talk or you go die. You not talk or you go die. It is better you stand for the truth now, so that when you go to the kingdom of God according to how it was created, God will check out your record. The same way when death visited the children of Israel, Ezekiel happens to be somebody like me who have also walked, and the death knocked on his door. God sent prophet Isaiah to go and meet Ezekiel. In Isaiah 38, he said, go and tell him that that very sickness that is in his house is going to lead to death. Then what did Ezekiel did? He said, God, check my record. How many of you today can say, Osalobwa, it's not time for me. When you think was advocating saving the world, I share his video. Ezekiel showed a certificate of occupancy. God, check my record. God is going to be visiting the record of everyone. Whether you are going to be left with a new system or not. I know most of us are propaganding machine. We are propaganding right now. You can't live, can't do immigrant. Like the election now that was just rounded up. I know they are seeing the process and all of that. I'm not going to be dwelling on that. But I support every patriot. The patriot may be the least of the people that do the election who got the lowest vote. Me, I don't care. I know our people in Germany, we're also going to liberate them. That's why we are doing activism. Now, if you vis-a-vis, historically, you take yourself back. Why was this name Mogyomba originated? It was originated to make sure they rehabilitate our society, weaponize whatever. When Barack Obama was elected, Barack Obama signed a law about misinformation. That's why you see BBC today, you see CNN, you see all fake news media according to Donald Trump, His Excellency. They can lie against you, you will carry them cocoa, you don't see anything do. It was Obama that signed it, and the same Obama as we speak, let me put this one ahead of you. His birth certificate is fake. He will remember because he give time because Obama's birth certificate is fake. You will soon be hearing it soon. You're going to be seeing all the people you do please that was your role model. You are going to be seeing it. I know I've thought about all of them before. No who never know my who. That's why right now recently they say Pope, the two this thing they fail. I don't even know the name now what fail itself. I'm not interested. Ogune, the real Nate Kunoro, I'm one here 3 days ago we wuna. But the news is matter. But they will announce it soon that Orio Bonoton or Yenagwe. As Pope they die, so Christianity now don't die. For those of you waiting for the blood to come and save you, the blood is always going to come, cover you, your nostril. You're not confident to breathe again. Now let's go back to vis-a-vis to Edo State. Now there's a huge calamity coming upon the people that are paid to support evil. A very huge calamity. We cannot continue like this. And mind you, Just Soros, Bill Gates, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, up to Bob Menendez, a senator in the New Jersey, where Sowore wife go see, make it help. I get maybe Sowore wife go still give him money that year, because that might corrupt. Bob Menendez of New Jersey, a senator, will be sentenced to 11 years imprisonment. Because they collect bribe, they do something for people. They never knew that their end is going to come. Now, if you check the whole cabal today, whoever told you that IBB, no let me will one day come that 1993 or so, that Abiola election was ranked. Now, the same people that he's working with, who told him, ring that election otherwise, The same people who told our leader, who told your palace, kill them. My dear, I see they touch Moscow, he go touch it. Mark my word. And then a begele coming, and with the strength God have given to me, if you are happy to comfort you on the streets, my dear, I will combat the highest anointing. The man in Binamana last week here, I would have loved it. Because me, I'm tired of shouting online. I want to carry one fire, going to court in your name. Because the anointing right now is bigger than social. I want to carry a fire that my work problem over. You are suppressing our people. You are the one that is promoting bad narrative. There is a very huge calamity coming for people who support every form of shenanigans. And you are paid to support evil. Now, let me give you this story. Because it's about raining here. It has been raining since anyway. But it's getting down again now. When Professor Ambrose Ali came, he wanted the best for those people. The palace, they conspired together because they don't do their will. Because what they want that, how they want the state to be. And if you go and check the modality on how they want the state to be, they want every one of you to be slaves. That was why there is this name, I face soe, I want soe, I reao. Now, anytime they find out that this governor is coming, they want to make name more than the palace. What they do, they unleash their shenanigans on him. That's why Osagbovo you have today. If I see that guy, I feel knock and slap because there was a lot of lapses that Osagbovo you are allowed to be in Obaseki's administration. Not be one person they rule. The thing is just that look at American today. Like Kashpa said, the director of FBI, he don't stand. Imagine now, for example, I deal with that Donald Trump government. Then I be give you one position. As I rugged, so that's why I go rugged for that position. Because I know they after bribe. That's why we talk about patriots. Now, at the time you are being elected or appointed by a state governor, your department, you know, hold on. Well, lapses go, they follow there, they come. The reason why we have Commissioner for Education was supposed to try hard to make sure educational system is good. Bringing a lot of files and goodies to the government table. Now, look at the research I've done, Governor. If we do this thing like this, we work. Governor, it's okay. If you promise so, yeah, I trust you, you can go. That's why we have a lot of lapses today. Though did not work well under Obaseki. Because why? So many people that was around him was Osioba. While Ole Obaseki was the one fighting the fight. The rest of them is the one putting you in this pain today. How many times have you ever seen our political actors talked about the killings of Fulani? How many times have you ever seen our broadcaster, common broadcaster, all these Efulefu, talked about the excessive crime of our people? How many people have you seen right now? Our social media, whatever is big. You know, how many of those are you seeing today speaking about what the new Yeki is doing? Now, even the new Yeki, who they are Poyaran, who is supporting them, is the palace. Now, if you were to go to debates with the 1 or 2 points or the historical background I'm trying to give to you, you will understand vividly where your problem is coming from. If you don't discover, you can't recover. Or till you discover your problem and tell it to the frequency or the energies that govern the world, my dear, you go nowhere. That's why what doctor does before they touch you, they have to look for the problem. Carry your blood, carry go selu. From there, okay, more carry go selu. Maybe talk with me. Like the way I spiritually, you know, diagnosed the alien. Some of their major factors, their placenta were buried in the palace. That's why no, it's few of those that can survive what is coming because they are not ready to change. Every tribe will survive it. But anyone that run away from the truth cannot survive it. Now, if you don't do the will of these people, what they do, they unleash on you. Go and check, go and verify. Not be mama to one here. The people performing shenanigans today, the killers we have, where the bad person, maybe way, or look at this, our brother in UK. I will see pros aloba save. Until you learn to recognize people or work with people who have last man with you. When not here, imagine waiting and learning, more run from that guy to dog it. I saw recently what's happening. They want to sink kingdom, but here can't sink it. That's why this is a meter in Dallas. Why one a meter. A meter is very lucky away, but yeah, for don't confront him face to face. So I don't want to become man talking to him, just wasting of time. I wanted him to call FBI personally for me. That a meter. That ran on me, ran on Betty. Now, 2 young people is fighting. If you want to tell me today categorically clear who I will support this our brother in UK. He might have made one mistake or the other, but he's doing well. Now, why will person be exposing? There are areas but you have to look at the areas. What is he doing? Is he liberating the people? Now, you will not be the idiotic person. So person want to see so are you an idiot? I am vaccinated moron. A lucky woman where a maso nigele and egbe day at your deni. And what do not mean why I won't do well. I will call it no monk by me way. Nene tells us where a graphinos and whatever the nano disinia waru saloa. The most useless man. Look at the video displaying. There when wana do ye boya man wa muriaria. You are not relevant. Okay, can God not tie the whole road? Also, I'm going to hit you. I'm meaning forgiveness. If I say I'm going to hit you, I will hit you. That's why I don't want anybody's friends. I mention your name today does not mean you are the best. But for how long are we going to keep quiet for them to kill all our heroes? I don't want they want to silence him. You people should go and support that guy. You are not supporting him because for him to monetize. You have to support him because he stands for the truth. If you watch it today, amen, because he stands for the truth. If you stand for the truth, one day you must become that. That was why I told him about this very boy in Germany, no Yaras. I do a video about it. Then I suspected what I put in the atmosphere. I took him away from our spiritual headspace because you don't do shenanigans. If I intend to clot you, then does not make you to start performing shenanigans. Because of the truth you speak, that's what makes me to put you there. I can put you, I will remove you. On Abraham, the most truthful man in the world. I know what I stand for. I live for salvation and humanity. At least, let's even assume you cannot do some kind of things I do. The little you are also doing, I should also appreciate it. That is what I do. And right now, what concerns this very boy in Rukbo, who are so village, can you finish your road? And nobody today, all this moron who talked about how their government give them injection abroad. You don't talk about it, but you are commenting on one else video. You know, a governor, can governor do all? Everywhere you have, you not fail yourself. I've also no mama. Most of you, most of you today that is commenting, insulting this very boy. Particularly this very useless man in Dallas, who line up his children for to be graphined. You are very, very lucky, emitter. Well, you are not in Europe, one. And again, a lot of people fall victim. They don't feel boy. I will be the one to end your career. That's why you won't figure in any way. Because you are a globalist. Emitter, I tell you to your face today, you are down. As you keep on supporting evil in that state, evil can lay. Whatever thing you support today will consume you in a hurry. We cannot continue like this. Or then they want to sing that person. Or that they unleash on that person. Or Obaseki came and no, let all the local government have the autonomy of their own. Today, idiot reverse everything Obaseki have done. Who are women? A lot of people pour spit on my face and they all mock. You can see me too. I'm very sad. Very, very sad. I fought for it. I fought for it. Then you are in America. America is not in you. Anytime I remember how we had protests, how your brain one first correct. Today you are a reasonable person knowing you have no because who I meet. You are the most useless man in the world. You think you are relevant. You are done when I will be the one to call the FBI because me you are no support. Go and delete your videos. Okay, you don't know that you have committed a crime. By opening your gutter mouth, telling people to go and get verse, who might to commit a crime. Or my who is sodo, who is tonton. Who is sodo, when they ho. Or my sueho. By now you're supposed to be ashamed of yourself and go and clutch yourself in shame. If we don't fight on my negbi. Only those that anybody can just open up a live video. Create content like me. Fight the globalists. Fight the people that are fighting your children. Fight them. Any person who want to make a better relevant or if you look at it today, or Sioba or Bedoni, they are the also problem we have abroad. That's why I'm also blaming you guys who are also there. You are neither here nor there. Go and look at the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19. He said, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. Now, what fruit in the land are you supposed to eat? And what obedience are you supposed to have? A lot of people don't know. I know when I do this very video now, a lot of you will say, hey boy, now, my dear, to him, because if not, you can't be it. Any of you, feel sorry for yourself. For even, now beware the that's when you will be fighting problem. It has been war right from the womb. The war we legally declared on us in 2023. If you do not do their bid, you become their enemy. That's why vis-a-vis, if you stand for the truth, either many of you are already by commission, either by omission or by commission. This guy feel he was their daughter. When our brother in Germany started, he fought him with his platform to some extent. But he never knew that he himself is going to be wearing that suit tomorrow by standing for the truth. That's why, mind the way you judge people. You can see the rain is crazy right now, man. You can see the rain is crazy. These are weather modification. Everywhere is so cloudy. Weather modification. Thank God His Excellency President Donald J. Trump has talked about the chemtrail. Weather modification. How are we going to survive this? Tell me how a reasonable human being will survive it. The more sometimes the weather get foggy, the more your brain will so to sit low. The weather is not friendly, it's not made for you. I told us several times with that number. Now, for us not to over deviate from that very whatever, if you look the government, if you look Oshomole, Oshobawe, go and look at the shenanigan. Look at as many people today. Now go and take a look at the Sama Benin. That man is very calm. We have not helped over quite some time. There were already be a man or people like Omose who also come from PDP then. All those are global. We are going to be investigating all of them. So please, PDP, I'm not going to be telling you guys to lock your door. Don't allow anybody to decamp in again. We are going to be investigating you all one by one. It will happen. America is already doing their own. It's just that we doesn't really have a grand patriot right now to work with. Maybe the reason why there's no patriot right now, there's something God want to use me to do. Donald Trump was in 1988. Donald Trump is almost times 2, let's say, age, more than half before he become a president. So we don't really know when we are going to be coming to system. But I know where before the gate get corroded, God will help us. As many people doing shenanigans today, I have announced several times with that number, come and join our patriot platform. Nobody want to be a patriot. Then who do you want to fight this very freedom for you? You folding your hands. I can't get it. Can only one person do this? I'm only the one throwing weight, throwing support upon everyone they are unleashing on. I'm only the one praying. I take over the spiritual help space upon everyone they are unleashing on. Do you know why? Because there are some certain sensitive things those people are doing. We never want. Do you think you can struggle like this? You have been in Europe right now for 20 years. Check your struggling and check what you have achieved. And the more day they break, for example, now so your immune system they work. What you couldn't achieve in 20 years in Europe, you are still very agile. You know, the muscle we are still fine. Not to talk of now. That is, to even sleep with the night is a problem. Why are you going to do it? We want a better society. We want a society that is photosystem. We want a society that is made for everybody. Not a society that some people will come to government, do whatever thing they can do. This very recent one that reached on this very guy in whatever. Go and do your whatever. It is from the palace. They empower them. Well, no. That's where they get their morale from. They don't get their morale from anywhere. Nobody have the cojones. That's why I've been drawing this fight abroad. Carry your name of your palace and look for new. Then you are done. You are done. And you are done. That's just it. I'll be calling for none of you want to come. Maybe I will start looking for your trouble now. I will come to your city. A patriot or Rodana. Go to Spain. Somos patriotas. Vamos a luchar a seguir peleando. All team we have a buen futuro. That's what we are made for. The one is no longer made for politicians. It is not made for patriots. So for those of you that see out there, you believe on personal selfish interest, come and join our patriot group. Let's unite. These people, they are united. That's why you see them winning at times. Okay, now, for example, I come right now. I did not support this guy by insulting this. I'm not just supporting him in on this shenanigan. I'm supporting the truth here. Then, do you know, immediately we start finding a way to unleash on this very man. Don't you know when too many people unleash on you, you may lose your balance. But I'm letting the world know today. In whatever truth that is doing to make sure do is great, we are with him. And the very day we say we are with him, automatically the galactic forces, if we declare that we are with you, that is to say, whatever frequency of Donald Trump, all our military allies all over the world, or till they start doing the otherwise again. And while we are coming, the useless people no carry forward, no ignore one year the third one. You did one, you were beaten, and the main people which you have even tell the government, igbovo, they by jealousy will not make them to do it. Nobody recognize our work because one way palace a problem. That's why a lot of them are running. I know why a lady and it will let him most of you inside that never want to be sensitive. So in no indication from one year to one to the other side, all what I can see, physical diagnosing or spiritual diagnosing, I see the palace hand in all this that is happening. They don't want the state to go forward. They don't want it. That's why they fought Obaseki to stand still. That's why today, if you support Obaseki or support the truth, advocate for the truth, let Lokyorukwe change his activism now. Not the Bible blaming Yeki. Who gave the Yeki the power? This is what people don't. You see that I don't mainly mention Okpewolos too much. Did Okpewolo even know the meaning of government? Who put Okpewolo? They put Okpewolo there as an insane person who they can use because a man is the most daft alien. He may have a problem in see even on top. He does not know. Your children are going to pay for these shenanigans. Gone are those days. Then Wayak Bali. No, I can't investigate it yourself. Whoever said IBB after 20-something years or so, IBB will come out today. I'll be 32 years or thereabout. IBB will come out today to tell us that he was part of the people who ring election or Biola. Whoever thought? Nobody thought. So he reacted on you. So as many people right now that are sending people, they are going to be confessing later. Every person right now who have insulted Obaseki, they are going to confess on who sent them. I know where they get their morale from. So me and you, we are not the same. That's why if I'm speaking my own truth, let what I'm speaking judge me. We're more than life away. As you can see, that everybody have a very big problem. I musu mafish miskila bize. Karauno tiene suroyo. Karauno tiene un problema muy grave. Karauno hay que pelear su problema. Déjame, eso es mi vida. Yo estoy en esa vida para hablar la verdad. Si tú quieres mentir, hablando mentira, haciendo cosas que no es. Yo no he nacido para eso. Yo estoy en ese mundo para hablar la verdad. Sea lo que sea, eso yo estoy haciendo. Eso es como mi trabajo. Y tú haciendo suyo. Al final de mes, tú te lo cobras su sueldo. Yo te lo cobra mío. Pero vamos a seguir luchando a ver qué cobra más. Do we can pay? Let's see. So the word that is coming is no longer made for all these shenanigans. It's not made for your palace. It's not made for one jot I talk by. Then we are talking with children are dying abroad up in our year. The news came to me this very morning. I was online with this very person. He said, okay, I want to receive a call. You spent too much time. You spent too much time the call you were receiving. He said, somebody will just give me the lowdown. The calculation he made, 8 persons or who will join. 8 persons who will join. I'm not a propaganda of fear. Rather than I'm still letting you know of what is to come. You may want to go and fear you, man. You may want to go and say what that guy talking about. He's going to knock at everybody's door. But did you have anything to show tomorrow where yes, this is my certificate of occupancy. This is what I've done for humanity. You don't do anything. All you do about you are still killing yourself over war. Then you go, why do not know? When we had in story in the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 6, say God was angry while he made man. And God is angry again. That's why I look at these midgets in Anamamana unleash on freedom fighters. You are supporting us one. Then another person that is supporting us one, we have a problem with that. Hey, Nenemi idiot. He want to finish Nenemi. A Kokoma forward though. Mamu wena mudiana. We are you don't even see like human. I'm way machine and a second wa show animal. Even under US law, idiot in a remit, American citizen. Under US law. One of their congresswoman, a lot of you saw the video. Because what it takes in the system, no whole lot for you. Oh, we no man, but they don't say where you are in, you failing. You cannot even fight for Sagbo, you have to follow the neighbor. Bian, we got TNA money, una TBA for joking. Emma Miake radio, more why the deputy director of FBI is speaking. Do my nan more money be me. And whether who is security guard no matter any no barrier men no can you then we remember talent. Where you call a beer, whether they will not come and arrest you. We under cash patel, we call a beer now. What whole constitute nuisance. The people you be expecting work a platform will be laugh. Uno ba me we me dem me video and meet me video there to fight it. Why you not carry video na yale le boy na gbona be UK? What can we way? In atie where you fight the man you couldn't fight him. Fight him now. Hey Ali come and everybody all know what that guy say lunatic if anything. He just wa go mobilize. He just that one don't want to take law into our hands. O ma no mi ni sanwe go ogua. O ma no mi if you are reasonable why where me no bu agwe mo but I intend to let go because that's not my work. When would they beside that you don't even know bullying? One of the most rugged secondary school you were there, you. I'm a Gosa product. Don't mind knowing. But my ruggedity here, I worry anybody. That's why I'm so rugged here. No one can intimidate me. Una line up you meet and hula una ya point in here. Abi on muwe. Oh hamu me. With your useless passport in the moment, why you una? Attack constituting nuisance everywhere. You put everybody's life in risk. You told us how to speak the truth. Today, in my time, it was your buyer soon. You are part of them. Or your buyer who are value one weekend. A graphene was at your boy. A big mina no mark igmina. We're not going to call a politician out. They are supposed to be looking at you today. Why corruption because they meet all nema. You are not aiding and abetting. All criminality, or so where you and why you high. Why you wear high nonsense to what they're doing? Why won't we have it? Mama, what a better society. American way in Ryoji. Area performance in Anigan. Go and look at what other people are doing. JT Vance, a vice president, or Masiwa, up to now, a platform about build who ya way nonsense. Collect money from politicians. We're not rob your basaki for 8 years. Or Sagbo you animal Sagbo. Medeno Sagbo you. Only go Sagbo you. A Canada no Jenny go, ima vule bimala, and you go to tell me I got all his fucking wealth. Medeno why I don't work out doni fake bianugati. I will submit the file here. It will get that I want the person to be investigated because why man not believe him. Up till now, nobody care about the insecurity. Go and look at Ronigbe. There, crash is there. Nobody talked about it. How many of you have raised post to say what Basaki raised it yesterday? Because the life of the people does not matter. Or what matter what they are going to realize. Nene go to be politician. You went to come and eat on my detriment. Oba who were letting me bina because of Obaseki. There no artists were mad just because I was standing for Oba. When we can hear stand, you almost win. Then today now, you went to go and reap where you have not sold. A boy now will like me now. Are you a member of APC? Who like PC head of Tagan? You want to also make yourself relevant. A platform where ki umahio ba wa we uya busy ne ya we no ma so egbe na Italy. Yeah, where am anybody alone? Can you see anybody to use again? Am I if no can use when and where no win and draw more for only have so who were relative bag on it. No me ya reload the Ronaldo and function. I saw him insulted the other day. Do you think I cannot post the video? Only my comment. A problem in Marvel will remains when you keep on supporting evil. And always spiritual or wrong. I get there. Merit anybody. What mention him who in the hurry? If you mention my name anywhere, you know you have tried. I think board when we're going to banana who get ya you money hard. normal ya agree on tabe gbe. Useless people no mama. That's how they behave. We are palace and wagbuna. O e mata o agi wate mata. Ye ki na mobilize money. They told you no be oba wa ya hin. Wa ya ko la ko re ba gbon. No wa mana ero no biwa. Aka obi oba agbo bi oba. You don't know him who. A useless father if he alele gbegbe na because he's the one causing the investigation. A real father if he kegbe na ilowo. Because he don't instigate one against one. One is favorable. He came from somewhere right now, beating other people to stupor. Because he was gogoyi. Ne the state he one and what is working in the state. What is working in the state error? Why gbebono neni go wa fe ofene. Immediate no mama. Igbona ma ti gbena wa mi no rowiere udomu eriwa awe one day you ya day ti no ma kenu day. We now again now today platform wa fe magbon wa. Here when you do one relevantly the platform where can any petrol come to your platform? A reasonable person cannot come to your platform. It's only those daft alien, vaccinated moron intellectual who have nanobot and nanotech in their system or a platform where a reasonable person cannot go there because you are never stable. A double-minded person. According to how it is scripted in the book of I think James 1 verse 8 or so. Or a double-minded man is unstable on his way. You are the most highest dumb I've seen in this world. Or two on lad and the honor with those yard, you know. Umma be meeting. If freedom you are back now, you pocket everything. No, or na cast one we go no. Today na pay to play politics or you. How can you pay somebody to speak the truth? I don't just want to hit that boy too much this morning. It might be going too hard. No, maru. But some are also better than each other. I live for that guy to stand up to today, fighting to make sure our society is fine. Bonjour. Fighting to make sure our society is fine. Supporting that thing that is good. Thank God now we're all is found before. Who we point spit on our face. I think I'm a leader one. What are you people doing about it? You people should go and save him. He make him why can problem make it. They are engineering fighter because they know that as he's fighting the Pebolo, he's fighting the palace. That's where some Edo alien does not have sense. You don't know. Anything you tell Pebolo, all you make palace will go because Pebolo and palace they are the same. Kif. Someone's iguales, someone's lo mismos. Mismo agenda and lo mismo. No hay diferencia. A different in a row where only or Jeruah no pamovie you. That's already the same. Earlier the better for you to know those things. One thing I don't really like is when I begin to see people misbehave, do anyhow. You told to why we work back because he may learn no one because my can work. My bed do alien by idiotic Nigerian or I will make a noise. But we had to not take it back. I let you put on. Well, man, we just walk put on. While any put on, I mean, you bomber. You know. Earlier, the better for us to get it clear that they are doing propaganding machine right now to make sure Edo State is in a precarious position. Now, if you want to know that this government is working, how did you know? You go and check the GDP of the state. You don't just come erosion Raymond. There are things that is missing abroad. That's why you see both speaks. Things are not okay with them. You see the Dama election recently. Some are going this way, while some are going this way. Spanish election, some are going this. There are things that are not right. Government is continuation. But somebody came out and just to discredit Obaseki, he may blame Uwana. You pay somebody to support. Why will you pay anybody to support you? Why will you pay anybody to speak the truth? I can't get it. Why did people that are speaking the truth organically? Why when you some of you punish you so I'm going to punish some of you. I'm going to use my office to punish some of you for what you have done. I will punish some of you. Why will you pay for somebody to speak the truth? I can't get it. Why? Why will you pay for anybody to speak the truth? Who will go and win your matter? No, who pay us? So in all indications today, we are the symbol of the unique person. Knowing you're a freedom fighter. What's the telling me again? What's the telling me jet now? A winner, a moron now. No matter by your tomorrow now. Where woman matter back by your wife. Oman refugee now who is not the same. Oman refugee is not vaccinated, but when Orowa you are vaccinated. Are you not a moron? Are you not a moron now? Emitted, don't you see how you end your life now? You are very lucky where a lot of my allies fall victim. Every one of us fall victim in this very nonsense. I will because if my when I be paging, a book me I was can in social media. When we are men, some of the things that resulted to your lack of thinking faculty today. Although they know we are talking about building up our state. Some are there doing shenanigans. Yeah, show erosion. I'm making erosion again. Why did Dolo do no way? Where did Dolo do no way? We are going on top. Where life away? Gamu we are in love with Baba. Where you man? Let us carry it to your life. Who can condemn? Bana me right now condemn me because we are all practice so many extent. We are all practice on certain extent. We are all practice on certain extent. Where we right in it. When they were coming to come and kill your people, what do you people do about it? A greediness in Namina. There's map pine everywhere now. Who knows the next person? Nobody knows the next person. That's why I'm urging everybody, if you know you are innocent, stand for the truth. On the last day, onions are low here no way. Uno matanuta, a matanuta, be fetting on Yenagmo. Those semi on Paron Pana, Poppy Saloane. A puppy Saloane is gone. Or Saloa. Or Mavenu where you're born, a human being like you, who does not believe on pedophilia. You think this word or raw video? Again, where all your life you live was a useless life. It's true. I don't even know why I keep on reiterating. You think I'm reiterating? Who make I love him? Did I even need a friend? There's one I did in Spain, in Spanish. Or where me Kayaito me voy más bonito. Also. Silence or yeah man, that is it make me go where? Oh no, solito. If I'm alone, I go where more than. And that is it. I don't have anybody drugging me about the team and nutrient going to do. What in Agwan do? What's in Agwan do? I advocating a Jesus Christ, you are Agman, you turn one. I was you free. O boy VB. O Vengbe Munke. I will name you. One way you bow with me, woman will form any narrative. Akataka na akateke we. Akateke mila. Ewi anomure na ona him pavio no pasia. He ate all his vomit again. We're working on you go. Ona mwebu meti Maria. A born we kalele gbina. O toto we na ya ina kinu viere na be. We are whenever who criminal. Who is more criminalistic here? Is it somebody that been a politician? Well, I mean, it's not a politician I hate. Because the time will also come, they'll pay for their own. For me to leave you now, a freedom fighter, a politician, who will to where your weapon, ensure you are dead among the living. You are no longer recognized as a normal being. When a petrol no kid in Medeba, I met have ever had that if you peg you on the can or insult someone, or I even ever one day insult Bradford struggle. Apart from the so we now we have publish a fake news about Apple movement. And now we go now we can relax. The guy today is also trying on his own way. Women where you who PC and PDP no gbewoni. You are claiming that you are a dirty politician. If I now want who immediate in retarders. Or who are and where you dogun one video you are done. I will expose everything. My money offended anybody. Come and talk to me. Una ame tu cojones. Tone su pie, habla conmigo. Vamos a ver. E boss que na e mudo na monya, e mudo recente help a los patriotas. E patriot onya the word na e when stupid APC independent way. A freedom fighter, a platform meaning e we ya brokers imwe all those dirty politicians they no suck blood in it. Oma we nu gbe Nigeria na oma go ya la ne post. And I wonder by now we sagin wa una even ke nuri na oma go ya la na. Iya ma mi we ni no ma nu gbe. Ori yo ko e wa gbon. Ole platform na be men of political whatever. E ami ma tabu no. Wa mire the matter la bonane or the ala bona or mire la bonane. Aren't you surprised? More better than you, more richer than you, more fresher than you, more vibrant than you. I have nobody sponsoring me. Only on one occasion, 200,000. That 200,000 was not even born again. That was paid to my secretary account. A palliative in my year. Or 4. But the millions in Amun keke now. Osagbo you on Nigeria you die their position. Osagbo you we no real for e Canada ni egwa. Oga go and we ran ma bien say. E Canada ni go Osagbo you. Because I will not allow you people when me wa figure in out in any danga no. You cannot defend Osagbo you. Me na we mere no you can't defend him. A street boy cannot defend him. You can't. I'm just waiting on a very good day who are confronting. Let's assume where you have used Newton, K-Passer, 2 times, sometimes so and so person. My dear, I'll press button, you are gone. Nonsense. Go and check this through. Everybody performing mayhem today, they perform that mayhem as a result of power they support them. That's why they go and do your research. Go and be a critical thinker. The word that's coming made for that's why right now I saw where a matter. Let me hit him small again. Meet immediate normal manner. Now what happens? The post in that pop up a phone man. I did not just look at it what here very honest. Or it pop up big the heading. You can see go to name with your whether with your green card a video you have mind. That is to say where what the immigration have said that you have to obtain a visa before going. That to make itself relevant. Now what man be going or now you can still go to name like that. Because ATB does not know anything about his own state. While we not mentioning the name of the new FBI amount because FBI not here. No, the other FBI be shot and this is a new FBI that have come up. Did I tell you guys or not? The matter more. Did you know anything about his country? Or now you are supported Joe Biden? He just he would have can arrest anybody now because a is not supposed to be in the truth of America. That is not the value. It does not have one single value of the Americans. It shouldn't be that much shouldn't be there. It should mena honor can we Mauwena anywhere at all. They will revoke your passport because you are not supposed to be there. A patriot or you're American, a patriot, you are not. Why would constituting nuisance, supporting pedophile, somebody that came out openly and support Joe Biden government. Donald Trump even take congratulations. Congratulate yourself. Congratulations. Why I mean I don't in truth to what you guys are doing. For you to come and say congratulations after you fought. Today now is to save your children. I saw him want to talk about the men of the better. We're protecting you. Bring the proof where you are a good father. You are the most dumbest and the most useless father in the world. I stand there to be corrected. Have your stream in my hand. Just where you go more boss, I will just write your name there. 7 days I have a video no. A jadi man ubo hand boy. Support your manner of nonsense. I mean no go wagwan. Let one do 2 friends have quarrel. They can still play tomorrow. A platform where I do again. You want to seek the name where me there I glorify such a thing. Where me there I glorify such a thing. Una de gbe mwerere ri do e fule furu una de gbe dedere ri an eni na iro pa so wo ma en gbe emi no dey na they don't know we are do himene who ya nwa de gbe so for you to do the same broadcast and metamorphose to your followers okay no because when you go mu no fe era no tenkumu ne no fe ne mana wa bi ma bi fe I must not have to exaggerate. The head is wet. What did that jealousy you for? A Ferrari no were there when I 20 years time old more than you know. Ukmon were there no my maintenance. Say man am you ukmo ukmikbi abo boy because my maintenance. Even we yeni agbi hu. when on an unison. Mana, I'm you 4 years, I'm your boy. When we are you, so nothing lasts forever. A clement bam we go no. De no ya. Not by we go no. Pay to play politics. If you want me to support you, you pay money. I what pay you? I what boom when one. Who pay me? And who work boggy me? And who work boggy me? What back what I got with you? Nena one on la loi, maybe bueno la me out. Emeru one, Emeru one. I do a man go at you. Where your boy, or cut your boy. Working on respected bay. I will don't know why I respect on remake bay. He can we go raw ourselves. The reason why I hate you, because according to what, if I have no right from time, we're buzuki. You are not truly a wallaby. I will not talk to you. There are people today that don't work mentioning their name. Up to now, say, the man you mention anywhere, never you a mono. Apart from a man of the UK. Oh, man, many gag, man. No, ya gio. Go and look at your life. You're a gay boy, no matter who you were. I was your buyer. Go and look at all of them. Arrogancy. Or your back bedo. No today. Reverse is the case. They call you Ogyomba to silence you. They call you Ogyomba. They call your deliver Ogyomba so that no making us say where you say. That's why they call them Ogyomba. In all educations, that 2024 during the campaign, this one, the first thing I saw when it had come to people's notification where notice where Obaseki is bringing out as one. Ogie, but it was out Ogie. The same as when Rime Godaro, Obaseki, with other pictures in our Mola, in our Bayo. Some of those people worry if you know what happened in Beckham Palace, save yourself. You better hell. You hear me, Daddy. Let people want to perish, let them perish. Hey, Moria. Aí muitas pessoas que não entendem nada. Se não entendem isso, não coisa. O problema é que eles não querem entender nada. Não querem saber nada. There's one thing you don't know. Another thing you don't want to know. O problema é que essa não é só estudar. Nadie não quer saber nada. They don't want to know. They want to still dwell on that old whatever. One look at Vatican Palace. The end of Vatican. Anything. That's the last pope. I don't know the body of it, and I where Oike don't understand, you know. Everything that have been there have been packed away. They're not putting humanity into slavery. That's why we are saying it raw here. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. If we have like Udokwe 5 in Edo would be very good. You are going to be seeing what we're going to do. A cash party or way out to the uttermost part of the world. You know, a letter make addressing it to cash party. Okay, please. We want you to help us in social and state. I'm when your basaki yo. In your basaki maya agmen na or ali or abasaki or Medita government. We put it. Look how the governor not tell for the state to be better, but the recent situation, don't get it from us. Go and investigate. Do you know how many trillions of dollars that be put aside for all these immediate enough to be investigated at their palace? You think it's a joke? You think it's not salvation for humanity and redemption? It's not a joke, eh? For those of you that thought it's a joke, better go and think twice. Tu está em sonho ouvir, está dormindo, aí que levantar la cama. You have to wake up from sleep so that you take the bull by the horn. We cannot continue like this for crying out loud. Our pay, we're going to destroy people's name. Have to form a clique, go after the governor. Then all of you will be talking anyhow. And the same governor, no, now, governor, live video, everything is still on our head. And the same us. Any alari wari any mouse agbovo you are again on work. Osagbo wo igwe gwan. Wa no we ko aga. A matter of the way mena or we will be age group. Who can me down kekan. We were in this very government not for our personal sake, but it is very wrong for you to go out. Who you encourage this idiot to be performing shenanigans? That no rule where I can't tell worthy of double honor. Who we are one kwa. Sagbovo yo. Ete man all contract. Omega no said but cannot save you. That way ya mwigo ne. No making a rescue when he cannot save you because he is a bastard. That is everywhere. In back, he ain't yet in back now. Oh, what back? Oh, Saloa. I saw both of you that the other day. Useless the platform. What Talemeno Magba? A Kokoma for the bon titi go. You put the same other people today. There are ways you encourage other people working. Nana, the ideology. Oh, what my you don't. Everything was on Obaseki said. That's why today you are not in the list of Ogion. But why are you not there? All true Obaseki supporter Ogion Bayakin. Osadion Ogi. Agbeni enyo. Menage aswen. Ogion Babeti. Danati wa Ogion Bago Baseki ule lo Baseki can die to say where hypocritical person and God will expose you. That is the name that is made for truth tellers. That is the name that is made for people no redo do level. If you are not be called that name, you are an idiot. And remember, you are not doing anything. It's like those days now. If you have fever, there's either traditional whatever where papa and mama they do. Oh, yeah, be nana, ebe fever, agbo. No, agbo ma se tie. Agbo ma se tie do we ni. Maso agbo se no. Okun fever na be. Awo ya hiegbe. Ofoma na laden be gbo. Your parents will not, they will not tell you to leave the chair. How do you kun ya gbo we? Ofoga ilabian yes, I wrong with nana. If you are not because that when this very boy started supporting Obaseki genuinely, na go na like that. Go and do your findings. If you are very close to this guy, a lot of his friends scare away from him because I'm not here in because they are bad friends. I don't draw you closer as a friend. I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's not my friend, but we have to stand for the truth. Any person knowing with the state mama, the person must be protected. The kind of protection we have, we extend it to that very person. How can you go and be showing road way failure on the government? We might take do no way. We need to to we might take way. We government matter. Check your life personally. What's good about your life? Una bonus and what? I'll be mama no wow. We all know what you guys are doing to make money. Even the money while we make you marry. Who do small boys of tattoo viala then when already 50 something year will be more fresher, but not then. Because those states don't hear a brainwash society, anybody can just come online, also away deformation of character. Again, if you want to even fight for freedom, come abroad. There are things who are when we tell them, in Africa. Because money make bomb. Organize yourself, wear your beret and come and look for me. Uma Saloa. Come and look for me, you won't come because you guys are cowards. When we have one bullying in big, how can the state governor up till now? You guys are no longer talking about the present government. 30 billion stone water stone project. What they by palace were bearing. Now big below. How the state go forward? Everything that is not working in the state is Obaseki. Obaseki will have close education down. E government why Tony what they get because what man make a school one in you. All institutions okpe animal dowa today shutting them down. I just wonder one day anywhere. Can they even talk to me? Can any of you address me as a person? I can't get it. They're very nothing why or who I don't wait. I will wear some more than me. In my understand. Now, what is giving you guys morale? Or what is giving you guys that tenacity to start bragging how many meters square? Don't have a way, but not dear Holland. Don't way brokers. Where the way brokers will tell you, but not tell anybody about Yahweh Madrid. Uke lawa. Who must be a boss if I don't want to come you because they no longer believe on all those useless names in Watani. Go and do it abroad. People diverse. Where while abroad now, why so can have a trade man so can who must be on comfort where we guy who was so. They be no more. Wawaru 1 square meter unleashing mayhem on the people. Up till now, Edo State is crying. The people is not okay with them. Nothing is working in the state. There was a write-up I saw recently, one memo I saw recently, that he has also increased tax upon the private schools. Because you guys does not think, or think where the governor has done well, who will go along with the palace? Not soon that go, not soon that individualistically. Or any person putting the people of the state into perpetual bondage. If not that, or yes, any person that is advocating on the personal selfish interest, not even the common interest of the farmer in the village, no seed over agbo. Ezaza arami onzaza amiokidu. Uarigo no kewe boro oh him amenjuwe. Any person that who is bringing positive change, they unleash on that person. They will gang up and unleash on you. And the same person now unleash instead of him to also looking for his own. When I talk about last that time, I could to say, lax man, you are doing the same, almost the same thing you are doing, I'm doing. We have to speak the truth and make a positive change. Do you think all the support I've given to Aswan, that any of Aswan call me? Aswan ma call him, eh? In my voice of Basaki the phone, the date of Basaki, even on Yagwan, Esa Kozel, good morning to my, but I see supporting today because of what he have done for the state. That's why we do what we do. We don't do what we are doing because where somebody have reached out to us. Who does that? Okay, una do body go men, for example, you go at UFO, even now you're to UFO. Today we remember Ali. Go and look at the post of Baseki radio yesterday. Say, how many of you have come across Okpebolo's Okpebolo Facebook? Did he even have his Facebook? How many of you have come to Okpebolo Facebook where all post anything concerning the state here? Their campaign, whatever. Is it not true you guys call it? The campaign trail, okay. 5 youth or before youth were by. Do you know it was also Aswan Rimegodaro and our former first lady Bessie Obaseki, who went there to sympathize with the family. It was only 2 of them. Okpebolo people did not go. Iyamayo, Obaseki is not a state governor, but the 2 people that were expired yesterday, he sent his condolence message immediately. That is how to know a leader that made things work. And he had fed many labor, he swamping everything. Then one idiotic boy, then take back on. And then the content creator was, I'll stop it, but USA at the end of the day. Do you think it's going to, why are you going to win away? It's going to stop. Okay, my let us stop. Now, your shenanigans, who is he happy? No, your shenanigans, for example, who is he happy? I don't know why you guys does not think. Believe me, so we have a view more like we here my roll stop. Here my roll for. Who is he happy? We were in a city. Everybody mena dowa. E mani rentowa. In amokpo. Everybody mena wa dowa. Memokpo. But do you know the later pay for okpo ni arameni? Nothing lasts forever. If you want to be chairman of something, one day the calamity will come. That's why to be a leader is not a joke. Obaseki today na yon party Oryonbana. Do you know how many people Obaseki government benefited? Those today, those ones that see Oryonba, people like Osagbovewe or Shobayankin. Because they don't dent their name. The man carry out the loan up till now. Nobody speaks for him. How do you speak on someone's behalf? It is when you support the person that is fighting for the same person. Like what these people wrote at a winner. Enemy to my friend is my enemy. If an entity can write that, why not also let Obaseki enemy be your enemy? As Obaseki is my friend to some extent, and they happen to be fighting Obaseki, and to join Obaseki to speak for Obaseki and fight back. So if you are not doing it, you are a betrayer. Like what happened with the book of Matthew 22. Verse 50 something there. Before this time, Jesus Christ have already told Peter. He said, one of you will deny me before the cock crow. Hey, Peter, now am I the one where you have said it all? The first cock crow, it was even a small boy that came and meet Peter. Piro, sticker. I saw you with this man in Galilee. Oh, well, man. The third time the cock crow. What did Jesus Christ do? He looked at Peter. Hey, where were you? He looked at Peter. Peter was astonished. One thing Peter did that I like that. Immediately have a recompense in his mind. He repented and said, Father, forgive me. Also look at that same Luke 22 verse 3. He says, Satan entered unto Judah, one of the 12, to betray Jesus. 80% of Obaseki cabinet, they betrayed him because they don't want to be called that name. A patriot of Yomba. A patriot. All patriots all over the world. That's why Una the Kano is the grand patriot of Yomba. No. He up Donald Trump of Yomba because it's coming for you people. Okay, why am I Donald Trump of Yomba? A Caspate of Yomba. No. Elon Musk of Yomba. No. Pambondi of Yomba. No. Yagle when you publish a man, you have more you nana man. You want more page man. The Yomba of the universe. Donald Trump of Yomba number one. No. Because he don't support pedophile. He doesn't support child trafficking. Or must support human sacrifice. So if you are good, you speak the truth, you are Ogyomba. So I'm now explaining to you the criteria that make you to be Ogyomba. Speak the truth of him. To become Ogyomba is very easy. But the road is difficult to become Ogyomba. To become Osyoba, very simple. Just pray their shenanigans. I talk, but hey! If I was tired, not tired. I go and see me. There are mayhem today, my view kusela the end. We are waiting for you guys to bring in after our rain. If people like us go today, the world will miss us. But one I can see one or you or your man here who was salwa for national peace to reign. So I told you now the reason they call people Ogyomba. But Ashton is also coming to come and repair the state. That was why they called him Ogyomba ahead. Anyone that support them and want the people to suffer, like Iyeki now is Osyoba always suhungu. Imagine here he no we na. Like Oshomole Osyoba no all suhungu. Ize Yam Osyoba no suhungu. How can? For 800 years, Ogyomba to suhungu. Then I now begin to think, why was our fathers called Ogyomba? Because you objected that no autonomy ya mugbo gunabani e baba gwana wasu uwaya balloon. Useless set of people. If you want a balloon we brought the Bible, bring it on. Does that? You know how many cousins we are put aside in speaking the truth? We don't care. We want to save the world. Therefore yesterday you want kind of weather modification with Donald Trump. In a talking. Where I get the aspirate something in our hair. No. Go and check the reason why I remove American. One of the first executive order on sign. The Paris Treaty. Or remove it behind. But WHO not viewing. Executive order in signed 3 years ago. Donald Trump is signing now. Then want you meet a play. Just say be like all the other refrats. Even a bonus. They say we don't know every. That's why they keep on doing it as if nothing is happening in the world. Their end is coming. The monetization will soon stop. Why are we a winner? No go learn work. Then abroad, if I'm already abroad on what here, but now laughing at mass or what? Then when I'm already abroad, no going to constitute news. Why will you share such video? What's interesting you about it? Oh my God, a lot. What is educating you about it? The education of me, getting money on your own detriment. Then where I view it, where you are feeling pains. So in a nutshell, to run it all, for those of you that just come in who may not have time to watch this very video, please pull your WhatsApp last scene. Let us be seeing it. For those of you who now way too sharp, when you enter line last, go and on it. Let people know that you were online by 3 p.m. by 3 a.m. this morning. If by now Somebody tried to call you, check that 3 a.m. Oulalani say, Omega no mood as a banner, start calling you or start calling people around you to go and check your house. People are dying inside the house 4 days after the mayor. Because that WhatsApp is another advantage too for you to know. I know most of you know friend why you do feel where you are. Both man and woman now is not tied to one place. You are doing yourself. Please let us know, let the world know where. Like for me now, I don't believe in such a thing. You know when last I enter line. So what am I going to be hiding? Who am I running for? Me anybody else? Am I anybody else? So often it will not help us in this very, because we are in a very dicey situation. Please, the situation is very dicey. Let's do the needful by owning the very work when I want on. I may not be the one to reach out to you, but let your friends know. Well, okay, 2 days ago, il a line said, "I be okay travel line then we'll not start looking for you." If I saw terror not call you over, for example, because of last seen online or you cannot mobilize and say go to and so person. Say, please, I'm putting this one here as a leader. This is what a leader does. Let not count it funny again. My wife, you know, we glorious exit. Madam, we picture hey, this guy was a good guy. There is something wrong with our system. There is something wrong. We need to follow suit so that we see how we can do 1 or 2 corrections. Okay. So let me believe in you guys here. Denze aqui saludo muito forte. Vamos a seguir luchando. Nos ganaremos a final y buen futuro. Hacer su cosa, hay que hablar la verdad. Eso es muy importante en esta vida. Si tú no tienes dinero hoy, sigue hablando la verdad. Un día la puerta, bueno, te van a abrir para ti. Vamos a poner nuestra fuerza. Sigue luchando para que sea buen futuro. Very, very important, please. Very, very important. After the tunnel, there's going to be a line. For those of you that have not started your tunnel already, I'm not here to castigate you. Rather, I'm here to... Everything I said about today, about this Olode, or American, it must change. You cannot continue performing shenanigans in society. I done it for everybody. The cyberspace for everybody. Oh, we not run power the whole day while promoting one narrative. No, we are here to reverse it. 1897, 1776 Constitution of the Restored Republic of America, where everybody have the right to live. You can speak. All those things that put everybody in bondage, that bondage life in it. We don't need it again. So that's why it is very gracious sometimes to appreciate good things. Let's appreciate, let's support as many people standing speaking the truth for us. Because here and now, only the truth teller no, you are gone. Osalobo give me women on UK. I think there is a sense why some of those will also suffer. That's why in this very difficult time, you guys need to pray for him. We are never, apart from that 2020 Mark 1 reform, and he's not my friend. So I'm doing this one for the benefit of the state. It is one of the voice we also have when it comes to doing the political analysis, when it have to do with us one. I know where but we are not going to also look at it to what they also gain and to the trauma they also go through. It worth it. There was a time his mother-in-law, everybody were insulted. So you cannot expect somebody to do such a thing without telling me. Also, make of anybody. But area no down everybody will have its own time and season. Please, let's support him with our prayers. Let's doni no consume or truth tellers. Emani mwewe emanarigo na no yale le reg no ya mwewe ni ria koma rigo no ya mo basa kiniria o doni or can torment him. And those things will be toxic for you because Oteni Mayano, our forefathers they labor for it. That is our ancestral home. We have no other place to call our own. So as many that bring it Fulani, not do akbele mabeboni. Always seen a Fulani review on a Fulani akbele. So why in the video now, Ubuseyo, Maya Marato, Makbe, Madia Uneti Madia, Emi Logima, Emi Log Aralo. Kenya no Ekpoku Zaza, me as Zaza, Mukidu, Venitari of Naye. Have a nice day, everyone. and remain updated.